Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the vlog. Today we are doing a day in the life of a medical device sales rep. So it's currently about 5:05 a.m. The sun is just coming up here in Arizona. Woke up about 4:55. I have my coffee made over there, but we have a pretty full day. Starting out, we have a case at 6:30 at one of the hospitals that's about 30 minutes away from here. So we will be there, try to be there by about 6:15, leave here about 5:45. So we will have that for our first case with one of my doctors. Then we will be having a case at 9 o'clock. We have a case then I have a call at 10 o'clock. We have a case at 11 o'clock with a doctor I'm trying to convert and get into their facility. And then we will go after that. We are supposed to have several calls. So full day. Just want to kind of give you guys another different day. Again, I've shown a couple when I've traveled. So if you guys haven't, go back and check out that. But yeah, I just want to keep sharing with you guys my journey, what an average day looks like. And yeah, and always happy to answer any questions if you guys have them. So before we get started, please press that like and subscribe button. And if you guys have any more questions, again, just check out, I have a bunch of YouTube videos of how I've answered questions, how I broke in with top 30 medical device, or I had 4 jobs offers from top 30 medical device sale companies. And yeah, just here to help and just share my experience. So I'm gonna drink my coffee real quick, get dressed and get ready for the day, and we're gonna go attack this day in medical device sales. All right, so now we're all dressed, finishing our coffee for the day. I like to come outside usually to start my morning and just kind of have some quiet time, because what you guys will notice as you break into medical device sales, pretty much once the day starts, it's just like you're putting out fires all day. And all I mean by that is you'll get an email where you have to do stuff. Like yesterday, I get an email and it's like from my manager, and it's like, you have to do this Excel sheet that could take a little bit. You might get a call from an account where you have to go run them supplies. You might find out about a case that was today that somebody didn't tell you about, and so forth, right? It's just go, go, go. So normally I would get my workout in before. I do that around 5 o'clock, but I'm going to be doing that this afternoon. I'm going to hang with a buddy and do that. But I wanted to jump on here because I just want you guys to know that the importance of having you time. Starting your morning off, instead of getting on your phone with like medical device sales or whatever, and just letting it control your life, take that time to like kind of have you time. Like I come out here, I do my devotions, and I just kind of hang out. But again, as you guys will break into medical device sales, you guys will realize that it's like a lot of putting out fires and it's go, 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 go. So I like to have a nice ease into my morning start. And then also, I'll show you guys. So these are my scrubs that I buy separately. These are called Figs. If you guys are interested in medical device sales, I would highly recommend them. I don't know if I can show you. So they have jogger bottoms, comfortable tops. And the reason I like these are because they're just really breathable, and they're very comfy. They are a little more expensive than like a normal scrub. I think around a top and a bottom is probably close to around $100 or $90, but with shipping. But again, well worth it. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. This is just my tip to you guys if you are looking to break into medical device sales and you want a good set of scrubs. These have held up awesome, and they have millions of colors. Like I have black, I have maroon, they have like light blue, dark blue, gray, so forth. So again, not sponsored by them at all, but I just want to always share my experience and what can be beneficial for you guys if you are looking in. So it's about 5:40. We are just going to finish up the coffee. We're going to get in the car and we're going to drive to the hospital for the 6:30 case. All right, so another reason why you get to your surgeries early is, for me, I brought in a loaner tray, so they didn't pull it. So now I have to come and grab it. So it just looks like this. You got to come grab your tray. Here it is. So this is the tray that I brought. We are currently in sterile processing, so it has to go to sterile processing and get sterilized so it's clean enough for the surgery. And so again, this is where, when I talked about like on my podcast about like the first couple months, you just don't know where anything is. So now it's like, I know how to get to my rooms. I know where SPD is. I know where they put the trays.
that I need. It used to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to figure it out. Something like this hospital I'm at today is really hard to like navigate if you've never been here. So it just takes time to learn where everything is, where it's going to be. And so you can help the staff. So when the staff is like, hey, Jacob, can you go get this? I know where it's at, but it's taken several months to learn where that's at compared to it's like, can you go get this? And I'm like, I don't know where it's at. Can you show me so I can do it for next time? So we're here. It's 6:25. Nobody was in the room. So we are just going to go get moved up and get everything set up. But again, one thing I would tell you guys is this, what I'm doing right now, grabbing this tray, this makes my nurses' life easier because otherwise they would have to. So even though it's not quote unquote my job, your job is to make everyone's life as easy as possible so they like you and can help make the surgery successful. So just grab this tray, we're gonna get it all set up, and we're gonna go have a great surgery. Now that is a way to start off the morning. Absolutely great case, super quick, super fast. Everybody was great in the staff and with my doctors, and today is the day kind of like why you remember why you're doing everything, because we went in and unfortunately most likely the person could be suffering from cancer. And so again, even though it's sad, it's also like, hey, your product is going in and helping make that difference and helping you be able to even diagnose that can impact the patient's life. So again, that is a positive of today, even though that stinks, you like knowing that your product is there helping make the difference. But since it was a great case, I'm with this doctor. My goal is to grow the territory. I came into a territory that needs to be grown. And so here's a little tip for you guys, gonna give it to you. So I just had a great case, right? So I'm gonna talk with my doctor and say, hey, doctor, looking for other doctors that would be able to benefit from my device. And so since it was a great case, she's in a good mood and she's like, oh yeah, here, this doctor I would recommend. So we're about to go head over to there. It's 7:30. We're gonna go head over to there right now before my case at 9 a.m. And because now that cold call, quote unquote, they don't know who I am, I just stop in, now turned into a warm call, because now I'm able to go in and I'm able to drop the doctor's name who just asked me to come and introduce myself and think they could benefit from. And we're going to try to get something set up, maybe a lunch, maybe a coffee with the other provider, and see if we can, again, just introduce ourselves, not today, but again, on the calendar and in the future, and then have the talk with them and then get them to use it in the hospital. So again, that's kind of where it goes, and that's how I've been having success and growing, instead of just going up to random people, which again, that can work too, cold calling. When you have that warm call where you have a doctor who's highly respected, and they have a great case, and then they can put you on to new doctors, and then again, you just drop the name of the good doctor, and now you're with another great doctor, and then again, it's snowball effect. So we are going to run over and do that right now, and I will keep you updated. So just got here. We are about to walk in. But one thing I did want to say, I actually just did a call. So a lot of times when you guys reach out to me, I like this guy reached out to me 5 minutes ago. I already got on the phone with him because I was driving. So I'm able to have conversations while I'm driving because I have my Bluetooth and I can do it safely. But like I should say this, right? So I have a lot of people who want to come to us from different industries. And the thing I want to say about medical device, and that's why I'm doing these daily videos, is there's a stigma of like people, and I say it on the podcast all the time, that they think it's like, oh, medical device is so easy. You're just going to come in, you're going to hang out with some surgeons, you're going to do a lunch or two, you're going to work 6 hours and you're going to make 150 plus. Like you're going to make bank. That's not the reality at all. As you see, I'm up at 5 a.m. I had a surgery at 6:30. I'm going to go nonstop today. And you're not going to be making... And again, this is the thing. I had a video go viral on TikTok and people fight it. When I say the average is 150, it doesn't mean that you're going to make 150 once you're in the industry. Like people are like, well, I don't make that much. Just like any industry, like the best way I can explain it is like if you're a quarterback. You're in the NFL, right? There's some quarterbacks like Tom Brady that are making hundreds of millions of dollars. And then there's other backup quarterbacks that are making not even or a couple $100,000, right? It's the same in every industry. So no matter what you're doing, it's going to be hard work. And I tell this, this is the comment I made to the person I was talking to, is it doesn't matter what job you do, especially if you're trying to make 100,000 plus a year, like it's going to be hard work. There's no just like, oh, that was easy, I barely did anything and made $100,000. Doesn't exist. Like you have to be filling huge needs. You have to be doing a lot of work. So again, I hope this just helps to people
that are wanting to break into the industry, it's not a cakewalk that you walk in. This is hard work that, you know, it's like people say, it can be a grind, but every job can be a grind. So if the stigma that you have in your head that this is just a job that's super easy, that you're gonna make a bunch of money, it's not. You won't make it, you won't last, and yeah. So let's go, on that note, let's go talk to this doctor. Back, we were able to just get an email. Again, it went really well. The front desk is going to be giving it to the doctor, letting them know which doctor sent me. And now they will reach back out if they're interested. Now, the reason I showed you that piece of paper is because this is the job where I talk about, again, on the podcast and everything, about following up. So now that I got the information, if I don't hear anything back in a couple days, several days, then it's reaching back out to them and then following back up to see if the doctor's interested, if they forgot, if they didn't get told, and so forth. So now we are going to move on and go to our next surgery. Well, that was perfect. I was just getting ready to leave and got the call from the office before I was even out of the parking lot, and we scheduled a lunch for next Tuesday. So again, it was just as quick as they went, talked to the doctor, name dropped the doctor I had come from, and got a lunch scheduled. So hopefully we can now have that lunch on Tuesday and be able to show the products, and then we'll get a trial at the hospital and go from there. So good way to start the day, great case. The goal that we wanted with getting the lunch, it's happened, and now we are on to this next case. What a crazy last couple of hours it's been. This is a perfect day to be vlogging for you guys so you can have the reality of a day. So I wasn't able to actually jump on because I went to my last hospital for the 9 o'clock case like normal. That it was pushed back and they were actually going at 10. I actually had a call at 10 o'clock with my managers and higher ups. That we had to just talk about some stuff. And so I also had a case 35 minutes away that was at 11. So how I handled that was I get everybody set up, put my phone on, put my phone number there, let them know, call me if they have any questions. I jumped on my call as I drove here, got into the surgery center. Then they did call me. They were having a thing with the case. So I had to do technical support while I'm waiting for my next case to start. Was able to do that. And then we just had a case with one of the doctors at a new surgery center. Went amazing. So that was really great. Now we're just going to have talks going forward, what we can work out here. So it is currently 11:50. So again, just a normal day of like, I didn't even have enough time to grab my phone. It was just go, 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 go for the last 2 hours nonstop, plus getting calls, putting out fires. Again, cases are going and you're trying to help with them when you can't be there. So help support. And then I'm going home. I have about a 35-minute drive. And then at 1 o'clock, I have a corporate call that we have to be on right now. And then I will have another call following right afterwards. So I have to hurry home so I haven't ate breakfast. So I'm just going to eat for the first time today around 12:30. And then I am going to have calls nonstop till about 3:34. And then we'll see what comes up. You know, you're always checking your phone and emails because things are coming up. I actually just had a couple emails that I have to answer back as well once I get home and eat lunch. So good to drive home, make sure we're safe, get there, and then we will be getting on phone calls for the rest of the afternoon, it looks like. Done. That is 2.5 hours worth of videos and video calls done. All right. That is probably one thing that I will say with the medical device sales. That's not a whole lot, but again, it's our sales week. So we're doing like more calls, but just a lot of calls you have to jump on. A lot of times I'll do it like today. I had to do it when I'm traveling, I'm driving, I get on my phone, plug it into my car, can be on audio, turn my camera off. But you guys do have a lot of calls once you break in. There's a lot of stuff in your company that you have to go over. So we now have done that. I've been answering emails back to people during those calls as well. Luckily right now it's looking like I have some time to go work out. So it's about 3:45. I'm going to call it a quote unquote day. And when I say that, it means I'm not doing any more cases. I'm not running any more trays or anything, but I still will get emails today. So I'll be on my phone later on, but let's go hit a workout. The day is done. I hit a workout at my buddy's gym. Just jumped in the pool because it is 117 here in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I wanted to show you guys this. I wish I was thinking. I took videos on my other phone, but I don't know if you guys can see right there. We have wild horses hanging out in our backyard. So this is actually the Indian reservation where the fence is, and walked outside and horses. So getting off track, I appreciate you guys tuning in with me, just following my day, following my journey, what a day looks like. As you guys saw, pretty much today from, waking up and leaving the house at 5:45 and going till about 4 o'clock nonstop, 3:45 was pretty much the day. Plus, even like I said, I had email as well. I was at the gym working out. So it just never really turns off. Like I'll still get emails tonight that I kind of check and just make sure that everything's still going well. And then it starts again tomorrow. So that's a pretty average day. Maybe not that early of a start. Normally instead of 6:30, my surgeries are starting around 7:30. But yeah, you guys, it's a great industry. I absolutely love it. Appreciate you guys with the support. Again, thank you everybody. Like, I don't know, I didn't really put so much on it, but even today I talked with 7 people, just reaching out on LinkedIn, from the podcast, from YouTube. So again, I'm always willing to help people that are going to help themselves, but also in the same respect, like people who are going to be go-getters. If you call me with questions that you don't have prepared, or like you just don't come prepared, I'm not going to stay on the call with you very long. But if you're willing to help yourself, I'm more than happy to help you guys, because I want you guys to break into this wonderful industry. It's super awesome. So I will end it here, but if you guys haven't, please press that like and subscribe so you can keep getting videos like this and the podcast. If you guys haven't checked out while you're driving, you can see the podcast at newtomedicaldevicesales.com. And always just want to let you guys know about my new ebook. The show notes has the link in the description, newtomedicaldevicesales.com, where I put everything I did to get job offers from 4 top 30 medical device sale companies with no sales experience prior. And again, it's just going into, how I networked, the messages, exact messages that you guys can copy and paste and use for yourself. So again, that you guys can have success. You literally could copy my message from it, put your own little twist on it, and send it out that way. I put my 30, 60, 90-day plan. I put my whole business plan that I would use in my final interviews. Sorry, I'm a little shaky right now. And then, I put what a brag book is and just going in depth. So again, if that's something you guys are interested in, please feel free to pick it up. Again, if you guys do get it and you have questions, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate just you. So thank you so much. Look forward to the next one. And if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me on LinkedIn, TikTok, or Instagram, newtomedicaldevicesales.com. And I'll see you on the next one.